The other day I was thinking about what I would make sure I had in the house if I was lucky enough to get pregnant again that would make those first few weeks of having a newborn as easy as possible. Of course, you've got all the baby stuff sorted. The baby grows, the nursery's ready, that's all fine. There's so many videos out there that will tell you the things that your baby needs. But what about the stuff that can make it easier for you and those first few weeks that you are just in this whole new world? So I thought I'd share my list. Here we have it. Number 1, Saint-Tropez face tan. Yeah, I'm not joking. It really made a difference. So I'm pale, I'm naturally pale. I had my son in September. It was getting into the point where there was no daylight. And when you've had a night that is really tough and you wake up and you feel like a zombie, it's really nice to look in the mirror and not look like a zombie. Don't get me wrong, this thing can't work miracles. You're still going to look tired, but it just gave that little bit of pep, so I didn't have to worry about passing a mirror and screaming. So I would make sure I had lots of this Saint-Tropez face tan to hand. Next up, meal shakes. The only ones that I can really think of are Huel, but that's because I listen to Parenting Hell and they sponsor that a lot. Something that would mean I could get a nutritious lunch or breakfast or something in me that wasn't biscuits. My baby did not want to be put down. He would not have it. He was not a Moses basket sleeping baby. Oh no, he was in my arms for the first year of his life, which then meant try and butter a piece of bread when you've got a baby in your arms. Impossible. So I actually ended up just consuming endless amounts of hobnobs, and I don't think I would want to do that again. So instead, I would make sure that in the fridge, I just had some of these Huel shake things. So I could just go to the fridge, pick out something, and at least know that I was getting some vitamins in something other than a chocolate biscuit. Next up, White Company pyjamas. Fine, you can have your preference of whatever you like, but for me, White Company pyjamas, the jersey ones are 10 out of 10. They cannot be faulted. They do lots of ranges that have the buttons down the middle, which is ideal if you're breastfeeding, and I would just buy as many pairs as they had available. For those first few weeks, especially as being a first-time parent and you don't have another toddler to look after, you would just spend so much time in your pyjamas. So having nice pairs that you have multiples of, so you don't have to worry about putting a wash on left, right and centre, because you'll be doing that anyway with the baby clothes. Having some that you can sleep in and then get up and get changed into, so even if you haven't had a shower, it just gives you something a bit fresh but you're still comfortable. Yes, sign me up, all of them. Next up, a fancy body wash. Now I know people will say having a shower is not alone time as a new mum. Yeah, of course it isn't, and you should be able to do more than that, but let's be real, there's going to be quite a few times, at least in the first month or so, where having a shower is your 5 minutes of peace. So make it as nice as possible. If there is a body wash that you had at a hotel once or that you've seen online that you're like, oh, that's a bit, but just get it and allow that to be your time. So when you get in that shower, it feels like a treat. You smell nice. It will make a big difference to you. Next up, a Starbucks gift card. Next time I'm pregnant, fingers crossed, every month for those 9 months, I will be topping up a Starbucks card that does not get touched until that baby is out. I think it's stressful enough when you are a new parent. If you're on stat maternity pay as well, that in itself is really stressful. And going and spending £500 on a coffee without whipped cream is really stressful because you're just so torn. You're like, I really need this coffee and it will make my day feel so much better. But then I've got a budget and I need it. Yeah, annoying. But you need it and it will make your day so much better, I promise you. So if you just have a card that already has that money on there, if you're driving around, I was driving up and down the M3 to get my baby to sleep. So I was going through the Starbucks drive-thrus, and if I'd have had a card that had it already on there, I would have just been able to enjoy my coffee at 5 o'clock at night in peace. Well, as peaceful as you can get with a new baby, hey? But it would have just made me feel a lot better. So they are the things that I would make sure I had next time. And of course I would recommend some Joyful Jelly Bean toys. Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm the founder of Joyful Jelly Bean. I started this when I was on maternity leave. My son, when he hit the 6-month mark, really needed a lot of entertainment. It was like he fell asleep in my arms for a nap, my little babe in arms, and woke up and was like, entertain me, mother. He was also up 8 to 10 times a night still, so I was just not there. I could barely tell what day of the week it was. So I was like, how do I manage this? And I decided to theme our play each day. Like Mondays was farmyard day, Wednesdays was safari day, Fridays was garden day, etc. This also then meant it was way more fun for me because I could like get into character of like, on a Friday, this is the day, this is what we're going to do. And it really helped me out. But at the same time, I couldn't find anybody that was like offering toys that were actually age appropriate for newborn to 1 year old that were themed like this. There's lots of stuff. There's wooden blocks. There's all of that. And I mean, a newborn baby does not need a wooden block. Just don't waste your time. So instead, I've scoured the world and I have found some incredible baby toys that are perfect to help with developmental leaps, to get you there and make playtime way more fun. So please check us out if you found this useful.